What's up, guys? Matt Moda here with GoldBoys, here to give you 5 bets in 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to give you my 5 favorite bets for tonight's betting slate. Huge NBA day, which means we're going to go all NBA for these 5 picks. Again, this is Wednesday, January 15th. Let's get right into it. Play number 1. Give me Julian Champagnie over 8.5 points. Honestly, this is a terrible line set by the sportsbook. Champagnie has hit this in roughly 75% of his games. He's averaging about 27 minutes per game. Even though he's only averaging 20 minutes in his last 10 games, he still hit this in 8 of his last 10 games as well. Going up against a Grizzlies team that allows a ton of catch and shoot opportunities. Second most catch and shoot attempts overall. Second most catch and shoot 3-point attempts as well. Champagnie scores the second most points off of catch and shoot opportunities on the Spurs, averaging about 7 points per game via catch and shoot. Champagnie also likes to get to the line. The Grizzlies foul at a decent amount. This is just an excellent matchup, excellent price for Julian Champagnie. Will gladly take him to get 9 points. And if you're watching this and the only option you have is 10 plus, I would still take that as well for plus money. Next up, give me Daniel Gafford, 8 plus rebounds. Matchup here against the Pelicans, who allow the most rebounds to centers over the last 30 days, or the third most, depending on what source you look at. 10 of the last 15 centers, similar to Daniel Gafford, have hit their rebound prop over against the Pelicans. And Gafford's playing this game tonight with definitely no Luka and most likely no Derek Lively as well. And despite the fact that he's only hit this number in 1 of 3 games without those 3 guys in the lineup, without those 2 guys in the lineup, in those 3 games, he's got 15, 18, and 24 rebound chances. I will gladly take even the low end of 15 rebound chances for him to get roughly half of that, to get 8 plus actual rebounds. So it's an amazing price that we're getting at the even money. And I just think that the books have this one wrong as well. So that's play number 2. Next up, give me Damian Lillard, 25 plus points, best offered plus 115 at FanDuel, at least at the time of this recording. So the Magic have a phenomenal defense. Second best defensive net rating. I think they allow like the fewest points per game, or are definitely bottom 5. One area in which they struggle, guarding players from getting to the free throw line, and guarding both pick and roll and isolation players, which is basically saying the only weakness that this Magic team has is guarding guys like Damian Lillard. Dame, now he's missed this in 2 straight games, came close with 22 and 24 points in those 2 games, but he's played the Magic twice this year. He's cashed it in both times, 28, 27 points in those 2 games against the Magic. As good as the Magic defense is, the only area in which they are weak is allowing guys like Damian Lillard to pull up from deep or to get to the line. That's why Dame has hit this in both games against the Magic. That's our 3rd bet. Next up, give me Trae Young, 13 plus assists. Now, this seems like a high number. 13 assists for anybody seems crazy, but it's Trae Young, averages the most assists, the most potential assists in the entire NBA. And it's a great matchup against the Bulls. The Bulls are a team that we have looked at for point guard assist props on the entire season. They allow the most assists to point guards on the year. Now, it burned us last night with DeJounte Murray, but he had 7 assists. Over-under was 7.5. It happens. Trae Young has played the Bulls 3 times this year. In those 3 games, he has 13, 13, and 16 assists. More importantly, has 22 or more potential assists in all 3 of those games as well. The Bulls give up a lot of points to the pick and roll roll man, a lot of points to catch and shoot opportunities. All that stuff leads to assists with the guy that has the ball in his hands, which more often than not is obviously going to be Trae Young. And if you look at games in which Trae Young has had 22 or more potential assists, he's hit 13 assists in all but 2 games. It's like 13 of 15 games that he hasn't gotten, or that he has gotten to 13 assists. And he's had 22 or more potential assists in all 3 games against the Bulls. So I absolutely love that one as our 4th play. And then our 5th and final pick of the video, we're going with Scottie Barnes, 10 plus rebounds. This is at plus 200 odds at Bet365. Now you could go over 8.5 if you wanted to be a little bit safer, but I like the 10 plus number. This is an excellent matchup for Scottie Barnes, going up against the Celtics, who bomb 3-pointers. Scottie Barnes collects the most rebounds on the Raptors off of 3-point misses, and also the majority of his rebounds in general come off of 3-point missed shots. Scottie Barnes just played the Celtics. He had 13 rebounds in that game. The Raptors lost that game by 54. He had 13 rebounds in a game that the Raptors lost by 54. If this game is even remotely close, within 20 points, probably going to get 10 rebounds, could honestly get 15, because we've seen what he can do in limited minutes and in a game in which they just got absolutely pulverized. So Scottie Barnes, 10 plus rebounds, I absolutely love. And that's all we got. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out goldboys.com. I'm on Twitter at JediModi, and have a good one.